personality diet.
Hello, it's Trish here from Dish Kitty Studio, and I thought I would do something a little bit different this week and give you guys a tour of all of the kind of in progress journals that I have at the moment. So this is the big pile. There's a lot. Like, how many journals does one person need, honestly? Maybe you guys have more. Maybe this is normal. I don't know. It's probably not. Okay, I'm going to start with this giant one here, only just so that I can actually get it off my desk. It's really big. It's really heavy. It's got to weigh 10 pounds, easy. Just to give you kind of size reference, I mean, look at my hands. This thing's, it's enormous. It's got 600 pages inside of it. I bought this, I don't even think I can fit this whole thing on camera, like, to see both sides, but I bought this to try to do the Sketchbook Slam Challenge, which was kind of going around last year. It was to fill this entire 600-page book in 30 days. That is a lot. I'm going to be honest. It's beyond crazy. I tried really, really hard. And I think I made it to, I got close to 300, I want to say, pages done. But I literally just could not keep up with this. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing. 300 pages is a lot, but I mean, I do still occasionally pick this up and, you know, sketch in it here and there. I do like the size of it when my idea is big and I want to sketch big. This is great. One of the biggest problems, I think, with the Sketchbook Slam Challenge itself, I don't think it's feasible to do 600 pages in a month. I really believe that. The thing that makes this extra complicated is the size of this thing. It's super heavy. It's super big. Like, if I could take this book in my bag with me everywhere I went and work on it all the time, I think it's feasible. But like, I mean, it's hard for me to fit this on my studio desk. So there's no, like, the portability is just not there. It's just not. So that makes it extra difficult because you really have to, like, sit down at a table and then crank out the 20 pages a day that are required. It was really fun. I learned a lot. I did a lot of drawing. I think I improved over the course of it. It was just ultimately too much. It was just too much for me. Too much of a time commitment. And again, I think that would be feasible if this book wasn't so big. But this is a sketchbook that I kind of like consider in progress because I do still work on it occasionally, and someday I do plan to fill this baby up. So now that I got that giant, huge one out of the way, this one I know you're familiar with. You've seen it many, many times. This is just my everyday journal that's got my daily life. There's tons of flip throughs of this on my channel. It's, you know, if you've watched my channel in the past, it shouldn't be any big surprise, but I wanted to include it because it's not done. I'm close. I'll have this book done by the end of May. Today is May 22nd. I'm going to finish this by the end of May and start a new book at the beginning of June, but this one is currently in progress, so it makes the cut for this video. This is just a regular Canson sketchbook, just regular drawing paper. It's not made for watercolor or anything. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. When this book is done, I'll probably do like a proper kind of flip through of it. I go out of order, so there's stuff here and stuff there, but this just is for sketching. I usually keep it in my purse when I go out so that I've always got something to draw on. So that's that. There's not much to it. I typically just pencil and sometimes pen, ballpoint pen, maybe fountain pen, but very simple. This book, let me zoom back out a little bit. I did a video a while back about my Happy Thoughts journal. At the time, it was a different book. It was still a cookbook. This is a cookbook too. But that one was also a ring binder, but it was a little bit bigger, and it just wasn't quite meeting the needs that I had for what I want this particular journal to be. So this is just basically everything that I love. So like, you know, sketches of things I love, stickers that, you know, people have given me as gifts. I've got some pages that are prepped here. It's ready to go. I have a whole stack of things that, this is my favorite donut shop. I have a whole stack of things that are going to go in this book. It's meant to be really easy, really fun, you know, just almost like a junk journal, just slap things down, and full of happy things that make me happy, that I love, good memories, stuff like that. So that's what this is. It's obviously very fresh. It needs a lot of work. Most of these pages aren't even done, I wouldn't say. So like I said, I've done some prepping and things like that. I plan to, for the most part, just use the paper that came with this cookbook, but I may punch some other pages as well. But again, it's just for fun. I definitely have to do something with the cover. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I've thought about covering with fabric. I thought about even like knitting or crocheting something, like kind of like a slip cover for it. I'm not sure, but this has a long way to go. It's very new, and it's got a lot of potential. I'm actually really excited about it, and there's a lot. I have a huge envelope stuffed full of things that I want to put in here. Photographs and all kinds of things. And last is, sorry about that glare, this is a needlework book that I am using as an art journal. So I have not been using this for very long either. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see both pages. I love using altered books anyway, but I like the format of this because it's like, what do you call it, horizontal instead of vertical. I have a few things in here, but this is pretty new too, so not a ton. And I don't typically, you know, like I kind of work on stuff here and there and add bits and pieces, so I don't really sit down and complete a page. I just kind of open this up and make a mess and start things and not finish them, and you know, move on to other stuff. So that's why you see stuff that's like, there's a little bit of stuff here but not much. So yeah, this one I think I did in a video. I think maybe, I don't remember what it was for. So yeah, I've got some other stuff that's kind of further back. Like, see, that's definitely in progress. I like to just sort of, you know, this is another one that's intended to be fun, so I like to just open it up, slap some stuff down, and, you know, if I'm not in love with it, I move on to something else, you know, a different page, and add different things. So that's pretty much probably all that's in here. I might have, like, see, I cut up some pages and made a little pocket back here, just playing around. But for the most part, that's it. I did take a ton of pages out of here to help the spine, you know, to take all the beading that I'm going to give it. But that's it. This one's pretty new too. I pretty much always use an altered book for my art journals. I really, really like it. I love having something already on the page so you don't feel like that pressure of creating like this perfect background and this perfect focal image and all that stuff. These are just a couple of like this I did for iCAD last year. Sorry about the glare. And I really liked it, so I just stuck it in the pocket here that I made with some, I don't know, I don't even know what this was, just like some artwork I did that I chopped up. And then this, I don't know if you can see these pencil lines or not, it's very light. I did these with, I think colored pencil. I just sketched her out and I cut her and I stuck her on this background. That's it, very simple. So that's it. Those are my journals that I use on a regular basis. There's one other book, well, two, if you count my planner, which I don't. It doesn't really have, I don't do artwork in it at all. It is strictly like to-do lists. Here's what I have, you know, here's my agenda, that kind of thing. It's not, I don't do art in it at all. I also have just a plain composition book, notebook, that I use for morning pages. That's it. I write in it. It's got writing, no drawing, no sketching, no artwork of any kind, nothing. So that's it. Those are the books that I use on a regular basis. This one right here, the small size, this is the one that I typically have with me when I'm on the go, just because it's the nice compact size. That 600-page book, guys, man, you can't take it anywhere. I can barely, it's uncomfortable to lift, to be honest. And even when you're sitting down to draw with it, like if you're trying to draw while you watch TV, like it's not even comfortable to have it on your lap. It weighs so much. It's just ridiculous. But that's it. I thought you guys might enjoy taking a look at the different books I use and how I use them. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you're having a great week. I will see you again soon. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks so much and have a great day.